Hi Capricorn, how are you guys all doing today? I'm sorry these videos are coming out so slow. Like I've said 100 times, this is my first time doing Astro Tarot, and I give so much respect and so much props to those who've been doing this for a long time, because it takes a lot of energy and time to go through the entire zodiac and do a reading for everyone and try to get a really good, consistent reading. First of all, I gotta say two things. One, while I was meditating on you guys' energy, two different cards, two different messages popped out. The very first one popped out twice, so I feel like I can't ignore it. It was the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, both in the upright, okay? And that says to me that somebody right now out there is heartbroken over a constant ongoing battle with a family member, specifically. I feel like a loved one, even a manager at work. You feel like, you know, this is a battle that's just ongoing and that you can't win. But the good thing about the fives is typically in tarot, when you see the five, it means that you've come to the low point and you can't go any lower. So there's only up to go from there. Like the Six of Swords represents moving into calmer waters. So if there's anyone out there right now that's been like just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with a mother figure, siblings, children, bosses, just know that, you know, that this is a temporary energy. As with all the minor arcana, and that it will soon pass, okay? And I feel like the Capricorns, there's a lot of heavy burden on you guys right now, because this is the other card that popped out, the Ten of Wands. Okay? And the Ten of Wands is the burden card. In the Rider-Waite deck, it's a man carrying 10 sticks, and he's trying to walk, and his head is buried so deep that he cannot see where he's going. You feel like that too much has been put on your shoulders right now. I need to say to you that, you know, Capricorns are very smart, ambitious, driven, successful people, but you know what? Sometimes hand off the reins. You know, ask for a little bit of help. You do have people that will help you, okay? You don't have to share this burden by yourself, okay? You can talk to someone. Hell, talk to me. But there are people out there that care about you and love you and want to see you succeed. So don't carry these mental or physical burdens all on your own. It says to maybe some of you need to find a less demanding work schedule or a less demanding job in general. The situation won't change until you pull back from your current responsibilities and invest energy in what you possess into changing your circumstances. The Ten of Wands can also show that a relationship is neglected because all of your attention is on work. So this is a very work card, but it's also lots of burden and lots of why is this all on my shoulders kind of energy. Okay, so just know that, you know, you have people. Capricorns are such reliable, smart, intellectual, loyal people. You have people at your back, at your disposal. Use your friends, okay? So I pulled the first two cards, and I'm thinking of it's funny, I'm kind of thinking of a specific Capricorn goddess. I know in specifics. This is, the first position is you and what's crossing or complementing you. So you is the Two of Pentacles, okay? Now, this is the card of, I picture juggling, okay? And Pentacle is your element. It speaks of earthly possessions, jobs, property, houses, money, land, anything like earthly that you can touch, you know? And the Two of Swords in the upright is a decision or a situation that has come to a stalemate. It's come to an impasse, and you must make a decision. It will not go any further until you make a decision. The Two of Pentacles also has that same type of vibe to it, that you need to make a choice between these two things that you're juggling. In the upright position, the card shows a decision, in particular managing money. There may be temporary cash flow issues, and you'll need to be consistent in effort to balance the books. A lot of freelancers get this card. One beautiful organite maker I'm thinking of individually, in particularly. A lot of freelancers like myself, people that try to work for themselves, get this card because your money is so in, out, in, out. You see the juggling of the pentacles. On a positive note, the card says that if you pay close attention to financial and property matters, that you will manage well even on a tight budget. A personality trait in the person, situation, position, and the spread, the Two of Pentacles indicates fairness and a willingness to look to find a good balance in between work and personal life. In readings, this card often comes up to show that two properties and sometimes making a decision about where to live. In particular, a choice between a home and a property abroad. This also may reveal a choice between two jobs, weighing the pros and cons of each. An additional meaning is that news is coming in writing, and so you may be receiving an important email or something in the mail, something from a sheriff, so look out for that, okay? And the Two of Swords is also very much about a decision, but this is kind of like you can't sit around anymore. You have to make this decision because nothing is going to go anywhere else until you do. The Two of Swords shows a time of thinking before a decision. The situation has reached a stalemate, so you cannot, so you can view this period as a truce or a rest before further negotiation. Okay, interesting. I always felt of it as a more urgent energy, like you have to make this decision. The tendency is to protect yourself and get a little peace and not to take action. Unfortunately, the upcoming battle may not go away. Resolve it now and it's done. Otherwise, the situation festers and may return. As there are two swords on the card, there can reveal that it's a person that you cross swords with. That could be a totally different situation. Maybe there's somebody that you just haven't been getting along with and you need to make the decision to take them out of your life. Stand your ground and say what you think. This card often comes up in a reading to show employment issues and a timeout in a relationship. This may be circumstances due to a partner living in different places. If negative cards such as the Three of Swords and the Lovers reversed appear, it's about making a decision about a relationship, but we don't see any of that yet. So whatever you experience with the Two of Swords at hand, help is at hand with supportive friends and colleagues. Again, listen to their advice and best practice practical steps forward, okay? So again, you have people at your back, Capricorn. Don't be afraid to ask. What is the best that can come out of this situation for Capricorn? What is the best that can be achieved? Okay, so this is the Seven of Pentacles, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The best that can be achieved is saying that your rewards will come, but you're feeling like it's not coming fast enough. This is a contemplative energy. It's not an action energy. It's like, I've been doing the work. I've been doing the research. I've been putting in all the time and effort. Where is my payoff? Where's my payday? Where's my spiritual payday? It's coming, okay, darlings? It is coming, but what do they say? Good things come to those who wait. So that's what this energy in this card is all about. It's about waiting for your fruits to harvest. The goal is in sight and you're close to achieving it, but now is not the time to stop and reflect. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of doing, not philosophizing. So keep your focus on what you want and believe you can achieve it. The efforts may be relentless, but your hard work will pay off, okay? This card comes up in a reading to show that you need to keep focus on these career goals or goals on getting a new place, or you need to just keep the focus and the efforts will come, okay? What is the root cause of this reading for Capricorn October 2017? What is the root cause of this reading? Seven, seven, seven. Seven of Wands. Okay, maybe right now you're feeling that you need to summon up some courage and consistent effort to get where you want to go in life. This is because this card is all about courage, strength, and challenges. The Seven of Wands shows that there have been obstacles in your path relentlessly, but you keep going and you succeed over them no matter what. It particularly highlights work, career negotiations. Regardless of how difficult the conversation comes, there's the need to keep talking and stay in the conversation until you get the outcome you want. Again, I think of someone trying to negotiate for a property that they want. Keep being persistent, keep calling, keep writing those emails. You know what? What's the worst that can happen? They're going to say no. Okay? So keep trying. There's a noble aspect too to this card. It often comes up that you may be defending other people, not just yourself. That you are a vigilante of sorts or an advocate for people that can't stick up for themselves most of the time. And that's very Capricorn-like. That's very Capricorn energy to me. Okay, what is in the distant past, or in the past for Capricorn? Oh, the wish card, okay? So right in the just past, like I feel like this is super recent past, was the wish card. This is a time of bliss, harmony, and peace. You're wishing, you just have made this wish, but now with this wish comes decisions. You know, it comes hard work, because nothing in this life that we get is just given to us, I believe, if we truly deserve it. So I feel like some of you out there have made a wish, and now it's time to put yourself to the test and see if you're willing to make those hard decisions and do the work to put it in to have all your wishes come true. That's just what I'm feeling off the card generally. The Nine of Cups speaks of, you know, if there's someone you're in love with, you know, now's the time to speak up, because people will respond to you as your heart is open. And if you're nurturing a project or an idea, the Nine of Cups heralds its growth. Listen to your intuition. Make time for activities that make you happy. Okay, see them flourish. Astrologically, this is linked to Jupiter and Pisces, which promotes imagination, artistic flair, and generosity. So it's time to share your ideas with the world. Okay, independence will also be important at this time too. The Nine also of Cups also favors good health. Old tensions of the past will dissolve. And it's time to appreciate the joy of the present, okay? What's in the near future for my dear Capricorns in October 2017? What can we tell them about the near future? Okay, Four of Pentacles. So if you are talking about moving, if you are talking about saving up, you know, working to, you know, build up all this capital and fixing your credit and all this and that. This is about, this is a warning card. It's about holding on to your possessions because you've worked very hard for them, but it's about not becoming too possessive. It's about, sorry about that, folks. That's my fiery little Capricorn right there. The upright Four of Pentacles shows a need for stability and establishing a firm foundation, okay? If you've suffered hardship in the past, the Four of Pentacles shows that your tough times are over, and so your hard work will be paying off. We've heard that a couple times now. Hard work pays off. Two of Pentacles, your hard work is paying off. Wish card in the past. Just keep those eyes on the prize, kids, okay? Keep the eyes on the prize. Tough times and your work is over. This could indicate that it shows the protection of your assets and your traditional values. Providing a strong foundation for a growing family may be important to you. Now, so you could be considering moving to a new home, investing in a small business that will bring in future dividends. In work, you attain a position that is very secure. So if your work is temporary, for example, the Four of Pentacles shows you being offered a more permanent contract. An additional meaning of the card is a miser. I don't like this. I don't like saying miser. I like saying someone who has busted their ass, so they want to hold on to their money, man, because they worked for that coin. So they earned it, you know? So I don't say a miser. I like to say this is someone who shows someone who is very diligent in work, and they work very hard, and they have no problem and no qualms about saying, yeah, I busted my ass, this is my money, and I'm going to freaking hold on to it. I'm going to save it for myself and my family, okay? But the warning with this card that comes is don't become possessive or rigid or controlling, okay? Because wealth is only a concept after all. Yes, unfortunately, right now in this world, we all do need it. But, you know, don't become so hard fast to this holding on to the money that you don't, what am I trying to say? So that you don't, you know, let loose once in a while and see the finer things in life, because it's not all about all work and no play, you know. How is Capricorn internally feeling right now? October 2017. What is the internal energy? Capricorn 2017. You got a jumper. Okay, the sun. So I think overall you guys are feeling pretty positive. The sun is the most positive of the major arcana. It can overrule any negatives any negative major arcana in the deck, which I don't see any in the spread, which I don't see any in it right now. I see a lot of earth energy, a little bit of fire, and a little bit of water. But you guys right now, I think you're feeling that you know that you guys are smart enough and you guys have enough will and drive that whatever you put your mind to, you can do. Okay, so that's why right now internally you're feeling the sun, you know? Feel it, baby. Feel that warm summertime standing in the sun when the breeze swirls over your face. Harness that energy for yourself and go ahead and get what you guys want, okay? Whoa, little slippage. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a dork. Okay, so what does Capricorn need to know about the external energies? What are the external energies around Capricorn in October 2017? How are people looking at them? What other energies are coming in from the outside? What does Capricorn need to know? Jeez Louise. Apparently a whole lot. But I'm seeing a lot of low numbers. I see 2 7s and a 9, yes, but I see 2 2s and a 4, 4. This is the beginning of a big journey for you guys, I want to say. This is the beginning for the next huge chapter of your life. So feel that sun, harness that sun energy on the inside and go for it, okay? Okay, the external energy, how cool, the sun and the moon, okay? So maybe right now, you don't know how others are feeling about you. You're not quite sure. The moon energy can be one of two things. It can highlight something that, you know, the moon can illuminate a situation that you need to see clearly, or it can cast shadows on something that, you know, you are trying to look at, but it doesn't want to be shown yet. But to me, it's funny because it's the outside energy, but whenever I see the moon, it tells me to tell you to listen to your dreams, pay attention to those dreams right now, pay attention to your intuition, those gut feelings, they don't happen for no reason, okay? Anything, you know, and if you're getting maybe a little bit of information from the outside, hey guys, I have this feeling about you, you know, heed somebody else's intuitive advice to you too, because you know, they could maybe point you in the right direction of something, okay? The moon also is it is the side of the shadow self, technically. It is the side that we don't really show others. This can be a time of very emotional vulnerability given to all this shit that's going on right now. It reveals misgivings about a situation. So you're not sure if you're seeing the truth or not. under the light of the moon, is what you're seeing an illusion? Or does the moon bring light of the essence to the problem that needs attention? Kind of what I just said. This may be a deep time of deep emotional conflict where the struggle is private rather than shared. Just like those 10 of Wands, don't suffer in silence, Capricorn, okay? Talk to somebody, please. I beg you, talk to someone. You have a decision to make, and to choose wisely, you need to rely on your senses rather than logic. Take note of your intuitive messages in your dreams right now. Acknowledge them as valid sources of information that will lead you to the right direction. The moon can show that you are being asked to take a risk to broaden your life experience. Okay, the prospect may make you uncomfortable, but the moon asks you to dive deep and examine the real cause of unrest. Okay? I really feel like this reading is for a specific Capricorn friend of mine. Okay, what are the hopes and fears for Capricorn in October 2017? The hopes and fears for Capricorn 2017 of October. Okay, hopes and fears, 7 of Swords. This shows up in a lot of fear category. 7 of Swords right off the bat. It's a thievery warning. Along with the Pentacles, to hold on to your possessions. This is an outright watch your possessions, because there could be, maybe not the most honest, trustworthy people around. This is a card of secrets. It's a card of either you are the secret keeper or you are the kept from. This 7 of Swords energy is temporary, like everything else, but I never like it when I see it. I always get kind of like a nauseous feeling, because it feels like, sneakiness, deceit. And that's what you're fearing right now. It doesn't mean it's necessarily true. You're fearing that someone's going to pull the rug out from under you, I just heard, at the last moment when you're ready to, take this leap of faith, to take this risk that you've been waiting to take. You're worried that some secret's going to come out, and it's going to totally, Capricorn, you guys are more prepared than that. You know that, okay? So please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, okay? You may encounter a challenge to your position, okay? Just kind of like the 2 of Swords. And to defeat this person, you're going to have to not act in your normal way. You're going to have to use your wit and your kind of a little bit of, I feel like a little vindictive flavor to beat this person at their own game. If there's someone coming at you like this, if that resonates for anyone in particular. So what's the overall outcome for Capricorn for October 2017? I totally feel like this is about a move or a different job for some of you. That you've wished for this move, you've wished for this property or this job, and that, you being financially responsible and positive and building up to it will help the outcome. Ah, beautiful. The outcome is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, first off, guys, fertility can mean can be one of the interpretations, but the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's usually a creative new beginning. I'm going to read straight from the book from this one, because I don't really memorize this one a lot. The upright meaning of the Ace of Wands is auspicious for every aspect of your life. In a spread, it overrules any negative of the minor arcana, just like the sun. So anything negative going on in the spread, like the 2 of Swords thinking, the 7 of Swords, this is just minor, guys. And this shit's going to get all wiped out, because you guys have the power of positive thinking and ambition and drive at your back, okay? The Ace predicts new beginnings, enterprise, and invention, and often relates to work issues and projects. It's a happy card for creative work, too. With this Ace, you experience a flash of inspiration, and you know what to do next to give form to your concept. As you conceive ideas, so the card works as a literal meaning, too, for the phallic symbol, for male virility and starting a family. If any of you guys want to get pregnant right now, under the Ace of Wands, that is a very possibility. An additional meaning is travel, adventure, and particularly when it comes with the 3 and 8 of Wands. Okay? It brings in one reading, an ace can bring a focus to that suit, but you kind of look to the reading to denote what the new beginning is about for the rest of the reading. And it's totally about working towards something that you guys have been working for a while and it coming to fruition. So I have the utmost positive feeling for you guys that it may not come in the timetable that you want, but you will get there. You will get this job that you want. You will get this place that you want, this property, this new home. And you'll be able to just finally breathe and say, this is our fucking place. This is our family's roots, okay? Just really quickly on the bottom of the deck is the star. And it couldn't be a more beautiful ending than that because it's hope and peace of mind, okay? And all this thinking that you guys have been doing lately, the star's influence brings hope, guidance, and peace of mind. It's a powerful symbol of hope, and it brings you to appreciate everything life has to offer. In projects and relationships, you can be fully expressed, sharing your loves, gifts, and talents. Okay? So everybody, I hope that helps, Capricorn. I love you all. Okay? Follow the stars, follow the moon and the sun. Have a beautiful day.